Tonight, troubling questions after a shooting overnight near the White House.
Respond for the shooting, 17th East Street, Northwest.
Just after midnight, Secret Service saying their agents shot a man after an armed confrontation with law enforcement, after they were notified yesterday of a suicidal individual traveling to D.C. According to two senior law enforcement officials, the suspect is 27-year-old Andrew Dawson, driving this white Chrysler sedan from Indiana.
Units approach from the 18th Street side.
That's when just one block from here, authorities found the man's parked vehicle and then spotted somebody who matched the man's description here, and that's when shots ensued. The close proximity of the gunshots to the White House heightening new concerns about security around the president, who spent the weekend in Palm Beach. President Trump survived an assassination attempt last year at a Pennsylvania campaign rally, and then while golfing on his West Palm Beach course 2 months later. Sean Curran, who was the Secret Service special agent in charge of his detail during the Butler attack, is now the agency's director. The security of the president and Vice President Vance of pinnacle concern. Vance, with his 3-year-old daughter, approached on the sidewalks of Cincinnati on Saturday by protesters supportive of Ukraine. Vance posting that the protesters followed us around and shouted as my daughter grew increasingly anxious and scared, though noting it was a mostly respectful conversation.
I said, if I talk to you for a few minutes, will you leave my 3-year-old daughter alone? And you said yes. So I'd like you guys to respect that.
Vaughn Hilliard is joining us now from the White House. Vaughn, what else are we learning about that suspect tonight?
Hallie, the Secret Service says that Dawson was transported to a nearby hospital, though his condition at this hour is still unclear. Authorities also, though, said that they did, in fact, recover a gun from the scene. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Around midnight last night, Secret Service personnel encountered the individual's vehicle parked around near 17th and F Street Northwest. Around midnight last night, Secret Service personnel encountered the individual's vehicle parked around near 17th and F Street Northwest. Short time later, they observed an individual on foot matching the description. As officers approached, the individual brandished a firearm, at which time an armed encounter ensued, and Secret Service personnel discharged their service weapons.
On Sunday, March 10th, Secret Service personnel shot 27-year-old Andrew Dawson of Indiana near the White House after he allegedly brandished a firearm. Intelligence bulletins had warned he intended to commit suicide by cop. Dawson was located near the Eisenhower Executive Office building, where he pointed a gun at himself, ignored commands to drop it, and then turned it toward officers. Secret Service agents fired, wounding Dawson, who was hospitalized. A rifle was later found in his car. No officers were injured. The D.C. Metropolitan Police's Internal Affairs Division is investigating the shooting. President Donald Trump was not at the White House at the time. Days earlier, on March 6th,
Irmo man is in jail this morning for threatening President Donald Trump. 47-year-old Travis Lang was arrested on Thursday. A judge denied his bond yesterday. That's after he entered a not guilty plea. His next hearing is scheduled for next Friday, and WIS will be there.
And right now, a South Carolina man behind bars for allegedly threatening to kill President Trump. Documents show Travis Lang threatened to kidnap, harm, and kill the president. He could face up to 5 years in jail if convicted. Lang is set to have a detention hearing this Friday.
Travis Lang, 47, of Irmo, South Carolina, was arrested for allegedly threatening to kill Trump around February 17th. Lang was charged federally and denied bond on March 8th. If convicted, he faces up to 5 years in prison. He is scheduled for another bond hearing on March 14th. These incidents follow 2 assassination attempts on Trump in 2024. On July 13th, a 20-year-old gunman shot at Trump during a Butler, Pennsylvania rally, wounding him in the right ear. 2 others were injured and 1 man was killed before law enforcement fatally shot the gunman. On September 15th, Ryan Routh, with a criminal history in North Carolina, attempted to shoot Trump while he was golfing in Florida. Secret Service agents spotted Routh's rifle and fired toward it before he fled and was later arrested. Following his November electoral victory, Trump became the second president to serve non-consecutive terms after Grover Cleveland in 1884 and 1892.